everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Etalk. My name is Kelsey.
I'm Holland.
And I'm Emma.
We are so happy to have you here today, and we will be covering the Emmys, some movie reviews, and fall fashion trends. And we'll also be talking to some Elon freshmen and asking them some questions.
But first, we are going to recap the MTV Movie Awards, the nominees, who wore what, and the night's big winners.
Plus, we are going to talk about some of the unique outfits that Harry Styles, Kehlani, Dua Lipa have worn on tour recently. So, how do you guys feel about all these tours on summer 2022? First of all, I'm so excited.
I'm excited too.
Like, it was amazing. Did you guys go to any of the tours?
I didn't. Did you?
I did. I went to go see Big Time Rush and Pitbull.
Oh my gosh, and how was that?
And they were really good.
Ooh.
Awesome. I personally saw Kehlani. I didn't see Harry Styles or Dua Lipa, but I'm really excited to see these outfits.
Ooh,
I've been
me too.
following on Instagram. I don't know if you guys have, but I'm so ready.
Yes.
So let's get into them. Let's see. So the first outfits that we saw for Dua Lipa were honestly just gorgeous.
I love the neon yellow.
Looked amazing on her.
So beautiful.
I did see her in February, so
Oh,
technically
okay.
it wasn't the summer tour.
Do you compare our outfits? Do you think these are better?
I liked the yellow personally because she
Okay.
wore pink this summer in the UK,
Oh.
but I liked the yellow.
Gorgeous.
It was really cool. I was really close. I
It
went with my
really-
friends.
Yes, it really complements her figure, and I really love the
She
style of the
always
jumpsuit.
has such flattering outfits. Even the one with the black and white spirals that she's known for on TikTok. Just so flattering. I love it so much.
And then her background dancers also just the contrast really just makes her just pop. It's just beautiful.
I agree.
And that was one of my favorite things about her show, how she and her background dancers incorporated together. Like, she introduced them at the beginning, and it was so nice, and they were so talented.
Amazing.
Wonderful.
I love it. So let's move on to the next outfit because, I mean, come on now. Just dazzling. She was literally beaming in the audience, and her voice just complements it too. I saw some videos. What do you guys think about this one?
I love the cutouts. I feel like she just does cutouts a lot. Like, she always has the form
Right.
flattering cutouts, just so gorgeous. And I feel like we've been seeing that with some other artists as well, but she just pulls it off so well.
100%.
I agree. This one, she had a skirt on before and sang a ballad, and then she took it off, and it was the jumpsuit. I think this one was custom Versace,
Beautiful.
and it was really pretty.
Beautiful. I think that's really like her style. Like, it's so unique, but it's so home to her. And I think the fact that she's so comfortable in this cutout style just makes it even better.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, so yeah, let's get into the Harry Styles looks.
Harry Styles. So he had a partnership with Gucci, if I'm remembering correctly, right?
Yes,
Yes.
all his custom outfits.
Wow.
I love the retro vibe. Like, he definitely has that going for him. I think it's so beautiful, like all the patterns, and he's very experimental with his fashion. I feel like he's not afraid to dive off the deep end and explore what he wants to do on stage.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm definitely I will be honest, I'm not a super fan of his outfits.
I'm not.
But I think it matches his reputation and his personality perfectly. And it also goes with the show, so.
I love this one because it's Love on Tour and he has the hearts,
Yes, you're
which
so
I
right,
like.
yeah.
And I saw him in October, so that's right when Love on Tour started. And I personally, because I've loved him for a while, but I do think as the tour went on, the outfits have gone down a little. And I think it's his stylist. I don't know.
Let's see the other one.
Yeah,
For sure. Let's see.
because he's gone from the t-shirts and the suits, and then I think he's been going to jumpsuits.
Oh, there we go.
The glitter.
That's one of the
There we go.
jumpsuits.
See, I'm not a huge fan of Harry, but I just love how he really dedicates himself to the stage and performance. You can see even in that picture how enthusiastic he gets, and I feel the outfits just match his energy so much. That is a loud outfit.
That's exactly what I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With him, but his energy definitely matches the stage. He performs, he does his job, and the outfits definitely complement it.
Yeah, every time I open Instagram, I see the outfit, and this one was exciting.
Yeah.
I
It
liked
is.
this one.
Definitely pops for sure.
Yes.
All right, so let's move on to our last artist. We have Kehlani.
She's beautiful.
Obsessed with her. She's just an icon. Everything about her is just beautiful. Her charismatic attitude matches her outfits. I know she had a lot of retro, but also hippie styles.
Yes, that's also on her Instagram as well.
Yeah. But it was amazing. I loved her tours. Her outfits were definitely beautiful. But speaking of all these performances, let's talk about
MTV.
MTV.
Yes.
Look recap. Let's see. What did you guys think about it?
Okay, well, I am a huge fan of Taylor Swift, and the fact that
too.
she won Best Video for the All Too Well 10-minute version, I was so happy. And then she also announced her new album, Midnight, which I'm so excited for the release.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm also not a great fan, but the way that she's been working so hard and been in the media so much, but also just been so charismatic and, you know, humble with her awards is amazing.
And I loved how she had Sadie Sink and Dylan O'Brien with her, and she announced her album. And also a big person of the night was Nicki Minaj with her hosting.
Minaj. And then I loved Dove Cameron. She won New Artist, and she made this beautiful speech about the youth for the LGBTQ community, and it was just so heartwarming to watch, and that's another thing I really loved about it.
Well, that is awesome, and that was a great performance by Nicki. I really enjoyed it.
All her hits.
That is a great recap about MTV.
All right, make sure to stick around because next up we are going to hear all about the Emmy Awards. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Hi guys, I'm Keely and welcome back to Etalk. Let's jump right into the 2022 Emmy Awards. Paige, want to start us off?
I'd love to. For the awards, I think we should start talking about the awards. I thought they were fairly predictable. Who won what category? Yeah, like Ted Lasso comedy, that was the winner. And then
there was White Lotus.
Yeah, White Lotus for limited series, I believe.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Coolidge won.
Yeah, that
Love
was an exciting moment.
Yes.
She was she dancing to her walk?
They cut her off, her speech, so then she just decided to dance, which was funny.
Yeah.
And then Zendaya won for the second year in a row, her category, and I loved her outfit, which we'll show later. And I loved how she shouted out Tom Holland for the first time. Everybody was super surprised about that, and that was she's trending all the time.
Yeah, of course.
And when I saw her outfit, it was gorgeous, and I knew she was gonna win. So a big surprise, Sebastian Stan and Lily James didn't win anything for Pam and Tommy.
Which I did watch Pam and Tommy, and I liked it, so it was surprising. I thought it was pretty
interesting.
good. Yeah.
They were nominated for a lot, but they didn't win any. I know Succession won.
Yeah, drama.
Yes.
I'm not a huge fan of that show. That's an unpopular opinion.
I didn't watch that.
Yeah.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of predictability this year, but it was an exciting year, I think, definitely.
So too. And Abbott Elementary winning a lot. That was
yeah.
predictable, but I think a lot of people were happy about that. So now we're gonna start off with some of the looks. So I love Andrew Garfield. He's one of my favorites, and I loved his look. I think he's been killing it lately.
Definitely.
I love the white. You never see white on men on the red carpet. They're always in the plain black suit, so I loved this.
This changed it up. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
And then some other ones, a lot of dresses were gorgeous. Squid Game won big too. That was another one, and I loved her outfit. It was stunning. It fit her vibe perfectly, and I think it's an underrated one. Some other ones, Reese Witherspoon.
Love Reese Witherspoon.
I love the necklace on this one. I feel like it ties it all together.
She just doesn't age.
She doesn't, and she always goes for the simple look, but it's always pretty, and I think she does a good job with that. I loved this dress. This was stunning too.
Yeah. This is super. I love the cut of this one, and then the color looks so great with her hair.
Then also there's a couple other ones. There's
Zendaya.
And I think this is the one that we're ending off with, and it's stunning, like everything about it. I know last year she was virtual, so she didn't walk a red carpet, but she went full out this year. Her hair, her jewelry, her dress, everything.
It's just so flattering, and the way she poses, she owns every look she does. No, definitely love. I love her hair. I feel like she always does something different with her hair each year. Love.
Especially when she was doing the Spider-Man premiere, she had all the looks that matched the different Spider-Man villains.
Yes.
She just plans them out so good. And Law Roach is her stylist.
Okay.
And at least if he still is. And I think it's just amazing everything he does with her. She always looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
So.
Just gorgeous, phenomenal night. We love to see it. We love to see it.
What were your favorite moments from the night? Make sure to let us know in the comments below.
Next up, we will head over to the movie corner with Ted and Caleb to get some recommendations and reviews. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Ted, and welcome back to Etalk.
This week on the Movie Corner, we are going to be talking about D23.
Don't explain what that is.
So D23 is Disney's big expo because they don't go to Comic-Con anymore. So what they did is they revealed a bunch of new movies and shows for Disney Plus and theaters. And the big announcements was the Marvel Studios Phase 4 and Phase 5, which is culminating in their multiverse saga. So first off, we have Captain America New World Order. I don't know if did you see that?
I've not seen it, no.
Oh, yeah. So after seeing Falcon Winter Soldier, Sam Wilson's now the new Captain America. And with that, they are bringing back the leader from 2008's The Incredible Hulk, played by, I believe, Tim Blake Nelson.
I think so.
Yeah, have you seen that Incredible Hulk?
I have. It's been a while, though.
It's been a while, yeah. They recasted everybody in that movie.
Yeah.
Or Edward Norton.
No, I think Mark Ruffalo does a really good job, though.
He does a good job.
He does a great job.
He does a great job.
Yeah.
So I know next off we had a bunch of Daredevil announcements. Daredevil's finally coming back, which is awesome.
Yeah, I did see that they're not continuing from like the Netflix series, though. Like Charlie Cox said that they're just going to pick up from where the MCU wants them to, especially after showcasing in Spider-Man as Spider-Man's lawyer during the whole incident.
And then he's going to be he's in She-Hulk as well. He shows up, I believe, in the last half of the series in their advertising. But yeah, we're going to be seeing him in Daredevil Born Again, with Kingpin also returning, who we saw in Hawkeye. And he's going to have a bandage over his eye. And then the next big one was Secret Invasion.
This one I'm excited for.
This looks amazing. They had the trailer reveal. It's like a spy thriller. I don't even remember what I compared it to like The Thing, but like large scale.
True, yeah.
They really have no clue. Have you read the comics for the Secret Invasion?
I haven't, no, but I know like the general idea of it.
It's this really large scale where like every hero is like
copied by a Kroll, right?
They don't know who it was. So I don't know how they're going to copy that. I don't think they're going to have big characters show up, but we did see Don Cheadle's War Machine in the trailer. But I don't know what other characters are going to be seen within that.
Yeah, I feel like because it's a miniseries too, like they're not going to really dive into it that much.
We saw Nick Fury.
He's finally back.
Finally back, because we don't know how long he's gone. Spider-Man Far From Home revealed he hasn't been on Earth for
over a year.
Yeah. We don't know how long he's been gone. The Thunderbolts, okay. So the Thunderbolts.
This should be interesting.
This is Marvel's Suicide Squad. You can tell given the poster with how Red Guardian is looking like the Peacemaker. So the Thunderbolts here is basically the case of when Marvel kind of kills off all their villains. They now have all these anti-heroes.
Like trying to do some good. Like are they getting hired, or like their lives are being threatened by the government?
What's your thoughts on like half of them all having the exact same powers?
It's gonna be interesting to see because like, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna have to choose their villain very carefully because they pick someone who's like overpowered. They can't really fight. I don't know, because they have a lot of close combat people, or like.
I read Zemo is rumored to be the villain.
Really?
But I don't know how that's gonna work given he's kind of a pushover of a villain.
Yeah, I mean he's a genius, but I wonder how it's gonna
play
into
this. They made him a pushover in Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And then I know next was the big announcement there, Werewolf by Night.
This is gonna be interesting.
This is interesting. They shot it as like a old Universal Monsters horror film, which I think looks amazing.
Yeah, I was definitely interested to see like that, or how Marvel like played around with like the laws and not being able to have like horror characters in their comics, and why like they're kind of bringing this out now, because like starting in the 1970s, like they could finally bring this out. And I don't know, it's gonna be interesting to see how they work in all these, I guess, Halloween characters into their films.
Exactly. Yeah, Werewolf by Night's such an obscure character, and they shot it pure practically, so that's a pure practical costume.
I heard the Man-Thing is in it too.
Man-Thing's in it
as
well.
That's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, that's gonna be. He's also apparently supposed to be pure practical. They did not use.
Really?
They used little to no visual effects. They wanted to shoot it like it was shot in the 30s.
Oh, I'm excited for this one.
It's gonna be amazing. Yeah. And I know. Yeah. So they have a bunch of rumored cameos within this. Elsa Bloodstone. They revealed in the trailer that the film takes place in Bloodstone Manor. She is the leader of the Midnight Suns. I don't know if you know who that group is.
I don't know.
And then Moon Knight, which we last saw with Oscar Isaac earlier this year. But the Midnight, this is all four of these characters are part of the Midnight Suns. It's like a group of anti-heroes who go to hell and fight demons.
Interesting.
So Doctor Strange is in there as well, and Blade.
Okay, and there's a new Blade film coming out
And the
too,
Blade
right?
film comes out next year, I believe they're saying.
No, I'm excited to see Moon Knight again. Like, that show was really good.
Yeah, I'm hoping Moon Knight. They've been saying Moon Knight's in it as well as Blade within this. So it'll be interesting to see who actually shows up. But yeah, I think Man-Thing's going to be interesting because we haven't seen him since, was it the 90s film?
Yeah, I don't think like he's made an appearance in the MCU yet.
He has not, man. None of these characters have besides Moon Knight, and even he hasn't been connected to the larger universe.
Make sure like you're all caught up on these Marvel movies and shows before watching the new ones, just so you avoid any spoilers. And if you have any movie recs or reviews you want to hear from us, make sure to let us know in the comments below.
Next up, we'll be hearing from Kelsey about fall fashion trends. Thanks for joining us at the Movie Corner. Once again, I'm Caleb.
And I'm Ted, and have a good one.
Welcome back, Etalkers. Today we will be covering some fall fashion trends, including how to dress cute for autumn, even when it still feels really hot, like summer, because it still is for whatever reason. So that's where we're gonna start. So let's see if I can help you guys out with some ideas, because I know I have been struggling as well. So first I brought in a little throw ideas. So I have really been into matching sets, as you can see. It's been my go-to because it's just easy. And also if you wear pants and then you wear like a t-shirt, then you're kind of like evening it out. So you're not super hot, but you're also not super cold. Also, if you do want to keep on your little summer fits, you can still wear your summer fits and just throw like a little light flannel, little light jacket, throw on a little hat, and still keep those sneakers on and just go about your day. It's a perfect little calm fit for going to classes, but it's also perfect for going to brunch or dinner or whatever else you guys have planned out there. And then we also have some other ideas, like some little skirts and crop tops, but also if you want to just the same little thing, just throwing sweatshirts on with a skirt or shorts and just evening it out, so you have a nice little contrast there. So we're now going to get into the Venice Film Festival review. So I got you guys a few little things. These are the ones that I personally absolutely loved. They stood out just beautiful to me. I think that the outfits that they wore were just bedazzling and just eye stunners because of the colors that they used, the fabric, everything was just beautiful. Come on, now look at these. Let's first start off with Jodie Turner-Smith. She has Christopher John Rogers on in both of these pictures. I've personally never heard of this stylist until I looked at these outfits, but then I definitely looked because why not? Look how beautiful they are. They're the perfect colors that complement the summer. And I think she just really, just stunning. Just her skin, everything is just beautiful. And then we have Tessa Thompson in the corner. I don't know if you guys know her from Creed, but she just looked bedazzling. She had so many outfits, but I chose this one because it complements the other summer outfits that I saw. I just love the neon green on her and her skin tone. The way that it just complements her body and the way that they were posing, just outstanding, literally just outstanding, speechless. So now we're going to get into a few of my not so favorites. No hate against these actors at all, just my personal not favorites. So for this one, we have Laura Dern and Gabriella Hurst. No hate towards either. Gabriella Hurst is a gorgeous stylist. I've definitely seen a lot of her work before. It's different. I just personally think it could have been more given to fall or winter. Just the pattern was just kind of giving Bumblebee, and I just wasn't really a fan of it. And then the shoes also just could have, I feel like I just could have done a little bit more. Now we have Jodie Turner again. This is Gucci, and I'm not going to say that I don't like Gucci because I love Gucci. However, I just didn't like this one because of her absolute eye stunner ones previously. One, because it's kind of giving a lingerie type look, and I like the flowiness of it. I'm just not sure if I'm a fan of the see-throughness of it. I also not sure if it's a mix of lingerie / 1800s Bridgerton type vibes, and I'm not sure I'm a fan of it. I like the way that she wears it because she has so much confidence, but it's personally just, not a fan. And then lastly, we have Vanessa Kirby and Valentino. I love Valentino as a stylist, and I'm not too against this one. However, I just feel like it could have done a little bit more. I feel like stylist Valentino could have gone farther with the florals to make it just this, like, you know, more stunning and like curvy and complementing her body a little bit more. But nonetheless, she still wore it beautifully, and I am very proud of all of these film artists. Like, they were just, they rocked it. They were beautiful. I highly recommend checking out all their outfits on Vogue.